Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to our presentation. We are from ASHRAF going to present to you a slide presentation. From Group 6, we would like to thanks to our respected lecturer, Madam Wan Safarina binti Wan Husain. My name is Tengku Ahmad Danial binti ASHRAF. My matrix number is 2025197383.
I am Muhammad Shafiq Ikhwan bin Din. My student ID is 2025179869.
My name is Muhammad IKHMAL bin HALIM SHAH and my matric number is 2025142579.
And I am Muhammad DZIKRI bin AZMAN 2025395517.
So let me start with this introduction. ATHIF.co is a fitness app designed for humans with computer interaction, principles to help users build healthy and active habits. It offers easy navigation, personalized workout plans, active tracking and motivational feedback for all fitness levels. With a user-friendly and visually clear interface, ATHIF.co makes fitness enjoyable and accessible, blending technology with human-centered design. So let's move on to research background. Many people care about fitness and health, and now with mobile app, it's easier to join workouts and track progress. A study showed that 91% of users feel more fit after using fitness app. Also, apps with social features like posting and challenges help users stay active. When users can interact with others, they feel more motivated and supported.
Here are the information about our problem statement. The first one is no real-time activity feedback, and the second one is motivation tool are too basic. The third one is privacy issue, and the fourth one is ad specific features behind the paywall. We look onto no real-time activity feedback, where we can see that there's no live activity update shown, or user just don't get instant result or coaching. I believe there's no peer interaction during activity as well. That's why that become a problem statement. We look onto motivation tool basic. The excitement fades after a few days, and they seems to get no long-term challenge or goal at all, and there's not enough reason to stay active. That's why motivation is very needed. The third one is most apps actually collects personal health data, and that data sometimes not well protected. Some user can get tracked or stalked. User don't know how is data shared. Fourth one is some key features only for paid user, and it is so not fair for low income user where they cannot access all the tool at all. Health apps become less exclusive. With all those problem statements, we finally come to the objective of the system, which is number one is to track user activities in real time. The app will follow the user does in real time, like walking, running, cycling or hiking, and show it right away. Number two is to introduce a motivational tool using a strict system. I believe this is a trend that features help users stay active every day by showing how many days in a row they have done something healthy. Number 3 is to enable user to post fitness related content within the application, so the user can share their daily activities, goal, progress, like posting a photo or short message while maintaining a control over the privacy setting, allowing them to choose what they share and with whom. And number 4 is to provide a clear visual overview of user fitness and health progress features. The app will give more accessibility and show easy to read charts and numbers in visual, so user can see how they are doing and getting better in summary, like calories burned, distance, step, history and more.
So moving on towards the scope and limitation. For the SD app is an activity fitness track. So for the scope and limitation, SD app is used for fitness track. We imagine the scope is used for people who are active. So for the target user, we targeted users that are aged between 15 and 45, and we imagine the system being able to track walking, jogging and cycling. And it will also include features such as the streak, activity tracking and social sharing. And we aim to design the app for both the Android and the iOS. While we have done this survey among the UiTM students to see whether the apps lacks anything or fits the criteria. But for the apps, there are also limitations, such as it needs internet for the social features, and since it's just track your activity, there's no expert in medical or advice that an expert can give. At the same time, while tracking, your phone will use battery faster, so it will drain the battery much faster than normally, and the high data usage of the app might turn some users away.
So, what is our significance of the research? We want to help users become more active and reduce risk of sickness. And the second one is, we want to make fitness more fun with streaks and sharing features. The third one is encourage users to stay motivated longer. Next, we give ideas to developers to build better fitness apps. And the last one is support healthy lifestyle for all, not just for people who can pay. We are going to the functionality requirements. First one, user management, user registration. The system must allow new users to register an account by entering their first name, last name, email, gender, username and password. The next one is user login. The system must allow existing users to log in using their username and password. Next, we have activity tracking. The first one is start activity. Users must be able to initiate activity tracking. And the second one is choose activity type. The system must allow users to select from various activity types such as walking, running, cycling and hiking. Next, we have share location. This is optional. Users should have the option to share or not share their location during activity tracking. Next, we have start tracking. The system must start tracking the selected tracking. For the pause tracking, users must be able to pause an ongoing activity. Next, resume tracking. Users must be able to end an activity. Number 7, add activity details. The system should allow users to add details to their completed activity. Number 8, save progress. The system must allow users to save their activity progress. And the last one is number 9, upload progress to feed. The system must allow users to upload their activity progress to the feed. Next slide, we have viewing information. View homepage. Users must be able to view the application homepage. And the next one, view progress. Users must be able to view their activity progress. Next, we have view streak activity, which is users must be able to view their streak activities. And the last one, view profile page. Users must be able to view their personal profile page. For the social interaction or community, the first one is react to activity posts. So users must be able to react to activity posts. For the create posts, users must be able to create new posts. And then for the track personal day streak, users can track their personal day streak. The next one, continue streak. Users can continue their streak. And the last function, add new friends. Users must be able to add new friends. And for the last one, profile management, edit personal details. So users must be able to edit their personal details.
So let's move on to non-functionality requirements. There are 4 non-functional requirements in the higher ATHIF.co. The first one is usability. The second one is responsiveness and performance, accessibility, and lastly security and privacy. And the first one is usability. Clear interface. Higher ATHIF.co use a clean, simple and consistent layout to reduce user confusion and cognitive load. Icons and buttons are easy to understand. Next is simple navigation. A simple, clear navigation bar that helps user move smoothly between the section. The Gestalt principles of proximity and similarity are applied, which is icons and other functions are grouped together, make it user understand it related to each other. And next is consistent design. Higher ATHIF.co use a consistent design pattern across the app, helping users easily understand functions without needing repeated instruction. For example, the image, the back buttons are always at the top left application. Next is its responsiveness and performance. Fast response time. The system responds to user action immediately without error. Next is real-time feedback. Navigation bar that guide user to different sections is use different contrast in icons and label to show the current section that they are in the current section. Next is accessibility. Clear icon and simple language. Higher ATHIF.co use clear icon and simple language to enhance understanding. For example, the walk icon indicate the walking function, and the higher ATHIF.co also using English language in general to make sure the most of user are understand. Next is touch-friendly design. Higher ATHIF.co use a friendly interface with large and well-spaced buttons and labels to support users with limited motor skills. And lastly is security and privacy. Data encryption. User data like password and progress are encrypted to prevent leaks and protect against unauthorized access or hacking. And user control over data. User can choose whether to share their data such as location, and this promotes transparency and respect user privacy. Let's move on to hierarchical task analysis, HTA. This is our HTA. The main task is activity tracking. There are 5 subtasks, which is open the app, view homepage, view progress, view activity, and lastly track activity. Let's move to the first subtask of activity tracking. There are 2 subtasks of open the app, login and register account. And let's move on to subtask of open the app, which is login. There are 2 subtasks of login, enter username and password. Next is the second subtask of open the app. There are 6 subtasks of register account, enter first name, enter last name, enter email, pick gender, insert username, and lastly insert password. Next, let's move on to the second subtask of activity tracking. So next is let's move on to the second subtask of activity tracking, which is view homepage. There are 2 subtasks of view homepage, read activity, create post. The first subtask of view homepage is read activity. There are 3 subtasks, which is like on post, comment on post, view activity, post progress. The second subtask of view homepage is create post. There are 2 subtasks of create post. The first one is at your thoughts and upload photo. Next is second subtask of activity tracking, which is view progress. There are 3 subtasks, view summary, view progress chart, and lastly is view progress history. The subtask of activity tracking is view streak activity. There are 2 subtasks of view streak activity, which is track personal day streak and continue streak. And lastly of subtask of activity tracking, which is track activity. There are 6 subtasks of track activity. The first one is choose activity, share location, start tracking, pause tracking, and add detail. The first subtask of track activity is choose activity. There are 4 subtasks, which is walking, running, and cycling, and hiking. Next is share your location. Share location have 1 subtask, privacy option, and the private option have 2 subtasks, share your location and don't share your location. Next is start tracking and pause tracking. Pause tracking have 2 subtasks, resume tracking and finish tracking, and then end tracking. Last of the subtasks of track activity is add detail. There are 2 subtasks of add detail, upload progress to feed, and lastly is save progress.
Okay, so moving on towards the low fidelity. For the low fidelity, our team has sketched what we imagine the app will look like. So first, we sketch how the app will look when we open it. Next is the profile page, and then we sketch how the home page will look and the track activity while discussing how the bottom navigation bar will looks like. And then lastly, we made sketches of the progress and the streak activity. And then we move on towards mid fidelity. Okay, so for the mid fidelity, this is the overall view page of our mid fidelity. So first we go towards the open apps. So this is what the user will first see when they open the app. The login page, the sign up page, and the reset page. And then next is the home page. This is what the user will see when they have logged in onto the app. Okay, third is the track activity. This is for when the user wanted to track their activity. So they can see, as we can see, it has the activity type, share your location, and all of this. Fourth, we have the progress page. This is where the user can see where their progress is. Next is the streak progress. The user can see where their streak is currently on. Then lastly, we have the profile page. Over here, the user can see their profile. Okay, so now we move on towards demonstration of our mid fidelity. Okay, so when the user first started their phone, they will see our app Hayat active. So they can click the application logo to start the home page. So on the front page, it will show the welcome to Hayat active. And without further ado, let's get started. So after clicking the let's get started button, it will show welcome back page. In here, the user can put in their email and then to log in. So I will test every edge case scenario. So first, what happen when a user doesn't put any kind of email or password into their into this page? So I click the login page, and then it will show pop up an error that an email is required and password is required. So we'll see about the sign up page. So when we click the sign up page, it will show the create account page. As you can see on this page, the sign up button is grayed out. That means that the user cannot press the sign up button except when only after they have finished putting their information inside this page. So let's insert our information, and then as you can see, the sign up page has light up. That means that we can now sign up. So now we have signed up our account. So what happen if we forgot our password? So you can click this forget password, and then will redirect you towards this recover password page, where you can enter your email and your new password. And after inserting your email and password and clicking this reset password, an email will be sent towards your email account for further confirmation. So we reset our password. So now I'll be showing you how to log in. So for frequent user of this app, they can click this keep me sign in, so that they do not need to keep logging in when they use this app. So we can click this keep me sign in button, and will pop up a check mark. So now we click this email or number phone to insert our email, and then we click login. After you have clicked the login button, it will show the home page where you can see your activity, past activity that you have done before. So in this home page, you can make a new post, create a new post. So and then after you have created your new post, you can just post it, and or you can check your comment section of the post that you have posted. Okay, and then you can use this button up here to go back. Okay. Now we'll see the progress page. In this progress page, the user will see their daily summary of what they have done, and for further information, they can click this button see more to see their progress in more detail, such as their weekly steps, their history, and much more. So we go back. Now we go towards the main idea of our apps, tracking. After clicking the tracking button, it will prompt you to choose between 4 activity types, which are walking, running, cycling, and hiking. So you can just choose either one, and we'll go towards this share your location page. On this page, you can choose to either share your location or to not share your location. In our case, we choose to not share our location. After choosing to not share our location, it will show that there is no GPS signal found, signifying that we do not share our location. So for this, we can just press start to start our tracking. So in this tracking app, we will show your time and your distance. So when you're running, you might feel tired, so you can just pause it for a moment, and we'll show this page that you have stopped for a break. You can press the resume button to resume back your activity, or if you choose to end your activity, you can press this button to stop. So after pressing the stop button, it will prompt you towards this page to add details to your post. So for this activity, you can choose to either save it or upload it into your home page. So we chose to upload. After clicking the upload button, it will pop up a box that will show that the upload is successful. So we click done, and will bring us back towards the home page. Next, we go towards the streak page. In here, we can see our personal day streak. This streak means that we have done 69 days of continuous exercising. And then we can press this leaderboard to see others people streak days, such as first place is Tengku Danial with 911 days streak. That is all for streak. Now we move on towards the last page, which is the profile page. In this profile page, it will show your progress. This progress is from when you are tracking and you didn't upload it. So if you were to save your progress, your activity, it will go towards this progress page, and then you will also have badges. These badges will be rewarded when you hit some milestone or challenges, such as 1,000. You have burned 1,000 kilocalorie, or you have run 22 kilometers. And then on the profile page, you can also edit your profile. Maybe you want to change your name, your bio, or your gender. And then after you have done editing your profile, you can go back and towards your profile page. And then we can also added a friend in here, so that on your home page you can see others people post, and and your friends can also like your post or even commented on your post. So let's edit DZIKRI. Okay, that is all for the mid fidelity.
Now onto a cognitive walkthrough. We will only be talking about the core test scenario to perform. This scenario is only for fictional example only, where I also included an image illustration to get you more understand through this cognitive walkthrough. This is Shafiq, a 21 years old student who wants to live more healthy. He has hired ATHIF.co to track his jogging and post it on feed. He opened the apps, log in and start tracking jogging. After a 30-minute, he tap pause and then finish. App showed summary like distance, calorie and as well as times. Shafiq add a simple caption as jog 3 km today and upload a bit of photo. And when he taps upload to share post with friend, he get more excited.
Continue to the cognitive walkthrough. How to perform this task? Firstly, open the HiActive.co app and then log into the account. Next, go to the track activity screen, choose the activity type, and then start tracking. After that, pause and finish tracking, and you can see the view summary of activity. Next, write a caption and upload post, and post the activity to feed.
Okay then, now we move on toward the usability evaluation. There are 10 heuristic evaluation, which are visibility of system status, match between system and real world, user control and freedom, consistency and standard, error prevention, recognition rather than recall, flexibility and efficiency of use, aesthetic and minimalist design, helps user to recognize, diagnose and recover from errors, and lastly, help and documentation. First, visibility of system status. As we can see, when we click the upload button, a pop-up will appear that stated that the activity has been uploaded. This provide an immediate feedback to the user. The second one, match between system and real world. So the icon that we use in the navigation bar correlates to its real world counterparts, making the system much more intuitive. The third, user control and freedom. For this particular heuristic, the user can click the back arrow. So after clicking the back arrow, the user will be redirected back to the previous page, allowing the user freedom of control and making them being able to go back from their mistakes. And then the next one, consistency and standard. As you can see, the bottom nav bar will change depending on the current page that the user is currently on. This ensures a standard structure across the app while making it so that the user making sure that the user are not lost inside the app. Then the fifth one, error prevention. The fifth one, error prevention. For this feature, we make it so that when you created an account, as long as you haven't filled in any of the form, or you haven't filled all the form, the sign up button will be disabled or grayed out, and only after you have filled all the form will the sign up button show color, indicating that it can be pressed. All of this make sure that it will prevent an error from happening. Okay, next, recognition rather than recall. So for the navigation bar, we uses an icon that relates to the meaning of the page, such as home for the home page, and then use a human icon for a profile, and a man running for tracking. This helps the user to recognize the function of each page. Okay, next, flexibility and efficiency of use. An example that we use in our app is the Keep Me Sign In button. So, the Keep Me Sign In button is provided for users who frequently uses the app, so to skip the process of logging in. And then we have aesthetic and minimalist design. So as you can see, upon clicking the See More button, it will redirect you to a second page that will show the progress in more details. This makes sure that the design is kept to a minimum, and making sure that this makes sure that the design is kept to a minimum, and making sure that the page are not clustered up. Then number 9 helps user to recognize, diagnose and recover from error. So as I previously said, when I showed the mid fidelity, when the user click the login page without inserting their email or password, an error will appear below the username, below the email or password, indicating that some sort of error has appeared, and this in turn will warn the user of what is currently happening. And then lastly, help and documentation. On the login page, there's a forget password button or link that we added, and when click upon, it will redirect you to a second page that will record. On the login page, a forgot button link is added, and when you click it, it will redirect you to a second page that will require the user to insert their email alongside their new password. This is an example of help in heuristic evaluation.
So, the conclusion is ATHIF.co is a fitness app designed to help UiTM students and lecturers stay active and healthy. By combining real-time activity tracking, motivational features like streaks and social sharing, the app makes exercise fun and accessible. This project highlights how simple technology can build healthier habits and create a more active campus community. That's all from us today. Thank you for watching. Bye.